Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's another week, which means it's another episode of the Aftermath of Me, Simulation for the Nation, following hot on the heels of our live stream here on Greenwich Valley Farm for the Debt-Free Farm Challenge. Yesterday being Sunday, we're back with the Aftermath, which is an episode where we just tidy everything up. We finish up whatever we were doing, talk about what's going on, talk about the plans, and moving forward. And today is no exception. We've just finished mowing that next contract field down. Which was field number 51, and I have a plan in place. We've got another field to mow for silage, field number 21 I believe it is, and there might be another one on top of that, and number 1 in the northwest corner, sorry. But we're not going to use our equipment for that, well, not all of it. We're going to take this back to the yard, we're going to service it up, because we've used this a lot of late, and I want to do something a little different. So I've hired some gear in to do that. It didn't cost me very much. We're going to use it across 2 different contracts. Which should be great, and allow us to kind of get everything all tied up there, so, and done with a little bit more speed, because whilst our equipment's good, sometimes just want to get those contracts done. The contracts are coming in thick and fast, so we need to kind of make sure that we're on top of that, and so that is our plan. It's the second day of summer, it's 9:44 AM, and we're going to get this all wrapped out nice and quickly, so that should be good. I also want to make sure, we're going to do a little bit of a crop walk now, just to make sure that the crops that we have in the ground are looking alright, because they're going to be needing some fertilizer, and they're going to need a little bit of maybe herbicide as well, just to keep everything in control and in check. So we'll have a look through that, just to make sure everything is looking good, and see what other jobs we can get ourselves up to, really, and what other things we need to tick off. But first, we should be about to see, is it coming? Yeah, it's still coming. In comes the glorious, stop you there, the glorious 7810, which is going to have some row crop wheels put onto it fairly soon. Here she comes. Now I'm going to jump in just before that. There we go, we'll just stop you about there, because I didn't want the mow to hit the roof. Perfect. And then, yeah, like I say, what we'll do, we'll just wash this mower off quickly. It's been a while. So in the live stream there, we got a few fertilizer jobs done. We did run out of fertilizer or fuel in the John Deere at one point, which wasn't ideal, but we got ourselves around that little problem. And yeah, we're looking pretty good and healthy there. Thanks for everyone who turned out in the stream. I hope you did enjoy it. And thank you for all of the kind words and comments about the new series on Charwell Farm, which is the Farm Manager blogs, the F&B. It's coming along very nicely. It's a series I am really enjoying making, so make sure if you haven't checked it out that you do head on over to have a look at that. I have put a link in the description and put one, it'll be linked at the end of the video as well, so make sure you go check that out. We're not going to need this on here for a while. Perfect. We can just probably knock you off there for now. Next thing we have to think about, that's maybe putting some row crops on, because we're going to need those. Now this field has 2 applications of fertilizer, which is good. I've decided that our next kind of investment will be a new field. I think, if I bring this over here where we can see a little better, I think it's going to be either 107, 108, or maybe it won't be 125. That's probably a little bit too much. Possibly 83, but I do know 83 comes with 84, so that's quite a bit of money. For example, if I come onto here, we've got, that's 71,000, so that's quite achievable. 127, for that we're going to need to make about another 150, 60,000, just so we have enough to see ourselves through, really. And that one there is obviously pretty big and also awfully expensive. Now we could always buy something like this. Nothing stopping us doing that, but I want to kind of fill out with a bigger field there, of course. But we'll see. Ideally this one, because it means that it's access straight onto the back of the farm. But you know what? We'll just see how it all goes. We do need to at some point go into GE and change some gates around to the fields that we own, just so we can get into them from a better angle. Again, that's something that we'll look into later, but let's have a walk down and check out our existing crops. Just see if there's any weeds coming through. We need to do a bit of a crop walk, make sure that they're all looking good. Because this field, for example, I have to get in from over there. Whereas if I put a little gateway in here, that would make a lot of sense to me. And there's also, what crop is this in here? Is this potatoes? It's been potatoes for a while. Withered potatoes, so they need to be ploughed over. Okay. But here we go, fertilized 66%. Needs some lime in it for its next application, it would look like, so maybe that's a summer job for us. Weeds looking alright as well, they've all been sprayed off. What about over here? Yeah, weeds looking pretty good, apart from this bit here where the spray missed, but that's alright. We can work with that. And this one here, 33%. So this could do with some spray on here just to get it kicked along a bit. We might get that done. We'll put some row crops on because now the crops are sufficiently tall enough height whereby you're going to see some damage there, some tram lines coming in. We don't want that where possible. But that's what our plan is. And then, yeah, so we've got lots to do. The plan is right now to stream again tomorrow being Monday. So this video might even go out tomorrow. And then we'll be streaming in the afternoon at time of recording there. So make sure you keep an eye out for that one. Keep your notifications checked. Because then, yeah, we might be able to catch us on another stream. So first thing is first. We're going to take this fertilizer spinner off here for now. We will need to get to that sprayer as well. We'll just stick that about that. That's lovely stuff. Awesome. Alright then. Move that drill. So how you all been anyway? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Whatever you're getting up to, do let us know down below in the comments. I am going to be spending a bit of time now on Sharbel Farm with our new series there, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to try to do it completely differently to any series I've done before in the terms of how it's actually played. So that could be quite good. So like I say, make sure you are watching. And we will see how that one looks. What we will do now is get the wheels changed on this guy. Put the sprayer on. We can put the John Deere back in there. Get ourselves kind of all set up really. And then we're going to take the rake that we have in the yard here back, because that's actually leased. We don't need that one anymore. Customize. I think we already own the wheels. That's standard, but if I go back to Trailborgs I want. Narrow tires. Yes, I've already bought those, so that's good news. So, customize. Yep. I'm going to try as well when we do contracts to do something other than fertilizer spreading, just to make it a little bit different there. We do a lot of fertilizer because it's quick and convenient, but it'd be nice to do a little bit of something different. But for now, let's just get this into here. Okay, we'll use this. I can't wait to use that combine, I really can't. Our crops are nowhere near it yet, but we are venturing into summer quite quickly. So I am hopeful that some of the contracts around the yard here might come through. For us there. Well, let's get that stuck away. These are our silage bales on here. Now, you may recall, in the last episode of the Aftermath, we were selling silage bales. These are the ones that remain after the mission has been completed. So they are ours now, which is cool. We will get those stacked up with the other ones, and we'll get those put to one side. Yeah, nice, kind of get this all tied up. We're getting some more eggs coming through now, and we actually, before we go too much further, we're going to feed those eggs, feed the hens. And make sure they're all looking good, clean them out, so we're going to do that before I forget. JCB is also in need of a wash sometime soon, but hey, I kind of like this looking a bit grubbier. Has a little bit of a charm to it, don't you think? And around we go. So we're just going to stick that there for now. And now... Blended. Stick that there. Stick a bit of wheat in. Easiest way to feed the horses, in my mind. Nice and straightforward. No messing around. I don't know why I can't say hens either. Nice, easy way to feed the hens. If I had horses, then I'll be doing something really well. What I do like is how many bales of silage we have, though. I think that's really nice. Some of them are ready to be sold now. Of course, we are waiting for the great demand to do so. But yeah, some of them aren't looking all that bad at all now. There we go. Should keep you guys pecking away for a little bit longer. Well, that didn't actually do anything. Let's make sure we get this. Perfect. Excellent stuff. So we'll roll that back around into the yard there. Let's take that rake back along as well. And I'll show you what we have in plan at the store. Show you what those contracts look like as well. Really making some progress here. And like I say, hopefully we have our own 2 fields of wheat that will be yielding pretty well, because we're going to, well, let's face it, we're going to fertilize across the board on them. So we'll have that yielding well. We'll have a lot of bales of silage that we can sell. We've got a little bit of wheat left in the tank as it is already. A bit. And then so hopefully, yeah, we can combine all those things together and be in a position where we can make a fair amount of money on top of all the contracts that we've got to come in. When we get to the store, we're going to have a look at said contracts, just to kind of run through our options there a little bit. But yeah, I'm hopeful that we can really start to make a nice little profit here. That'd be really cool. But onwards we go, back over towards the store. A trip that we've made multiple occasions. We're up to 6.2 hours on this tractor already, which is great news considering this is very young really in comparison. The Ford that's been with us from the start has 16 and a bit hours on there now, which is rather exciting. But this one's still doing this well, still ticking along. And yeah, let's see how much more we can get off it really. I have found another John Deere that I'm curious about in terms of whenever we get our next tractor. But I'd also like to see what Black Sheep Modern's Massey Pack looks like. That could be a beautiful upgrade. Or beautiful third tractor there. But for that to happen, we need to, in my mind, make sure that we're able to afford to do it. Because it's going to be a hired worker or course play. And in that case, then, it has to be... We have to be able to afford it. Because we have to be able to afford the running costs there. So, it's a bit to think about. But I'm sure we can make it work. Go around there. Just gonna swing wide here. And there we go. It's been a busy week this week. I haven't really had too much time to get on the farm sim, but what I have been able to do is make sure that I've got any of the new mods I want downloaded, so that's quite good news. Be able to get some of those into games as quickly as possible. Obviously, cost permitting. But yeah, we're going in the right direction here. I truly believe that. And it's going to be great once we have a handful of our own field, like a good 5 or 10 fields, something that we can really build towards. Get a good guarantee of income, a good crop rotation on there as well, so we're harvesting at different times of the year. I have a little test plot of willow right now. I'd love to make that into something a bit more substantial, really. Okay. So in here, as we wing ourselves into here, we'll have a host of new machinery lined up. We have rented all of this as part of one of the contracts, which is a massive amount, I'm sure you agree, and there's even a new tractor here. So, brilliantly, that's going to allow us to get a lot more ground covered and very quickly as well. Let's see that. A lot more ground covered with the Valtra there. We're going to hook up the pottinger mowers and go 3 wide. and get that one done nice and quickly. But it also means that I can use a bigger rake. And we can use this equipment on our other contracts that we have going as well. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do some different bales as well. We'll do some square bales just to make it a little bit more interesting. Variation is the key after all. And we can see how that all looks. So we'll, if we just stop here actually for a second, bring up our map once again. We are on our contract page here. There are 3 main contracts, all of which are baling. So there's field number 51. That's the one we're in right now. And so we've got this one to rake and bale and wrap. Then we've got 21 over here to mow, bale, wrap and stack. And then number 1 to do the same. So if we do it with the triples, it's going to speed things up wonderfully. In the stream as well, we'll be looking at getting our grassland around here and our 2 fields fertilized and ready to go. And that'll leave us in a better place as well. But like I say, if we look at this, that's the best part, 25,000 there, and so about 30,000 pounds there, ready and waiting for us. So it's not to be sniffed at, really. Looks like Father Christmas is ready to go. So we're going to take this over to the field where we'll get ourselves all set up and ready, and then we will probably start the raking now, actually. I think it makes sense, and then we can join this back up on the stream tomorrow. So really nice to kind of get ourselves going with it. Bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce. There we go. I can't wait to see how much time it might take to buy like another yard. The fields around 70, field 73 and 84 have a little storage yard in the middle of it. That's going to probably be our next big destination there, I would imagine. So that's kind of exciting, kind of neat. But yeah, we'll see. So maybe buying field 107 would be a good first call. But we'll see. If we buy 107, we could take a leaf out of Mr. Virtual Farmer's book and take that fence down in the middle. Plow those 2 puppies in together. That would be a good idea. Make one big old field. Ooh, stop. Okay. Splendid stuff, and away we go. So, lovely day here as well. I do love the season's version of Greenwich Valley. I am hoping that for you console guys out there, you will get it sooner rather than later. I don't know when that will be or what that looks like, but yeah, I'm really hoping you guys do get that. It'll be a real change for you on console there. It's a beautiful map to get stuck into. I just wish I could afford to bring more of the class DLC in, because yeah, that would be a stunner. And then it's this gateway here, past this house. I wonder if I can buy that house. I need a house to live in. Alrighty, we're through. Let's get that folded out. I haven't really used these rakes a great deal. I like them. I think they look pretty darn neat. I don't know if we can change between the direction. I'm assuming we can. Selected mode left, let's go control Y, right, middle. There we go. Look at that feature. Excellent, 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 excellent. I always think that mower looks like some kind of dinosaur with wings on it. Looks huge. Do that. Yeah, so of course, because this is a contract field, typically means that the yields are going to skyrocket. So we are going to see some pretty big windrows here, which is great. Should make for raking up to be nice and quick here. Okay. I wonder if this tractor would pull the mower, pull the baler even. That would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty nice. Alright then. Look at the size of that, huh? That's pretty cool. Excellent, so we'll continue on. we're going to leave it here. We're going to get this all taken care of as quickly as possible, and then we can get ourselves moved on into the more fun things to do. So this was just kind of a little bit of an explanation of what that looks like and how that's going to be. If you do have any questions, you can always come and find me in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, I will always respond to any comments you leave down below. So we'll see you then. Until next time though, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you ever so much for coming by and checking out the Debt Free Farm Challenge live stream and the Aftermath episode as well. But we'll see you later on. Till then, catch you later.